Today, I want to take you through the Notes app. I think it's an underutilized app on our iPhones, iPads, and Macs, but I think it can really help with productivity, as well as organization and a few other things. So, the Notes app, it's on the bottom for me in my toolbar. It's going to have uh, the yellow band across the top with the paper lines, and it'll open up. You can add a new note at the top right, within the circle with the pin in the circle. I have a new note open already. And just to kind of start off really simple, you can start off with just any sort of message, PD day, thoughts, okay? Or anything like that. I can record this way. I can go through, and if I want to make this a bulleted list, I can say, check out Notes app. Remember login password, whatever it is. And so then you can go through, and as you kind of work on these, you can go and you can check them off. You can also make a table. If you look at the top, there's a table there. You can make as many of these as you want. If you want them to be, if you want it to be bigger, so you can create a quick table. Just if you want to put some ideas down, if you want to quickly organize things, however you want to do that, you can create a table in the Notes app. And maybe for some people it's a little bit easier than working in the Numbers app. I'm going to skip over to, if you look at the top of your screen and you look at the circle with the pin in the middle. This is a pretty cool feature. You can draw, if you get an Apple Pen or a stylus, you can draw in the Notes app. You can choose how you want to draw. I'm just doing my name there. Do a basketball. But you can also do some math. So I can do 2 plus 2 equals, and it will actually solve the math problem for me and I'll click solve this time. So if I click solve, it'll solve the problem for me. If I go 4 times 4 equals, click solve, and it solves it with 16. It'll do division as well. Again, this is a little bit more, maybe a little bit more simple math, but it's also, I still think it's a pretty cool feature. If you are nervous about this, you can click on the 3 dots that are surrounded by a circle. You can go down to math results, and you can say off. You can have it insert the results right away without suggesting them. I'll go to insert results right away. So now when I go and do 2 plus 2, it just puts 4 in right away. So, but if I would go back and I would turn it off, we can try it. And now I'll do it. And I'll put 2 plus 2 equals, and it won't do anything. So a lot of options there. And again, kind of a fun, maybe a fun way to do some math, or at least some simple math for maybe for you, maybe for your students, whatever it is, if you're interested in that. And as we continue to go through, we will go back to, if you click on the paper clip at the top of the screen. maybe some of the this is probably my favorite part about notes is being able to take a photo or video, as well as being able to scan text and documents into the Notes app. So if you have a worksheet or something that you have never been able to, maybe you just had the worksheet from your previous teacher, you've only ever had it on paper, and you want to assign it online. Well, it's kind of hard to do that before. Now, the Notes app makes it really easy. So if we go scan documents, and all I'm going to do is put this over a document here. I'm going to save, and there's my scanned documents. And now I can really do whatever I want to with that. So I can save that to my files, I can share it, I can print it, and now it's kind of, now I can put it in my Google Drive if I want to. I can save it to my iCloud, and I can have that forever. And I can assign it to students in my desired manner through technology. So that's a pretty handy tool. And again, to get there, you click on the paperclip and you go scan documents. You can scan just text if you want as well. And again, you could take a photo or video. That's about the same thing. You can also attach a file from your iCloud, from just about anything that you do. If you want to attach a file into a note, if you're writing about one of your assignments or one of your files, fixing something, you can maybe add notes on there. We'll go back to the paperclip. And you can also record audio. So if you want to add an audio recording, so I can say, this is my recording for professional development. Pause. Done. My recording is down at the bottom. And with some newer, more updated versions, it will give you the option to actually turn that recording and transcribe it. So you could record, there will be a quotation on the side. You can click on that and it will actually transcribe your entire recording into the note as well. So pretty handy if you want to have it record a meeting, whether maybe it's a one-on-one and you want to have that in writing as well. That's a pretty handy tool that you can use. Lastly, if you want to share, you go to the box with the arrow. That's pretty universal when it comes to Apple. You can collaborate on notes. My wife and I have a collaboration grocery list that we both add to throughout the week. You can also just send a copy to someone if you don't want to have them be able to see all the edits. But you have the option to airdrop, to send it via messages, via mail. Like I said, if you wanted to scan a worksheet and add it straight into schoolwork and give it to your students, you have the option to do so. You can also save it as an image. So there's a lot of options with Notes. I know this was kind of the very quick overview of it, but I hope that you can use this to help you kind of explore Notes and really see the usefulness of this app.